school, because normally we get lot of invitation. Our foundation gets 5,000 to 6,000 invitations in a year. But I choose the school where something is new. I would like to come and visit. And when Aishwarya came and told me, along with Nirmala, their idea, it really appealed to me, because I am also a teacher and I come from a teaching family. My father was a professor, my grandfather was a high school teacher, my mother was a school teacher, and my sister is a professor at medical college, my brother is a professor at Caltech. So we come from a teaching families, and for a teaching family, a new idea, a good school means a lot. I have seen off late with our students that partially due to the pressure of the parents, ನೀನು 90% ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ತುಂಬ ಅವಮಾನ, ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಗೆಟ್ 99%, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆಯವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ 99% ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್, ನಿನ್ನ ಕಸಿನ್ ನೋಡು ಅವನು 99 ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ನೀನು ನೋಡು 97 ತೊಗೊಂಡಿಯಾ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ರಿಯಲಿ ಅ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ವೇ ಆಫ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಇನ್ಫೀರಿಯರ್, ಯುವರ್ ಕಸಿನ್ ಅವ್ರ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆಯವ್ರು ಹೂಸೋ ಎವರ್ ಗೆಟ್ಸ್ 99%. Academic excellence is one thing in life. And this I am telling you because I have excelled in academic excellence, and I am telling you that it is not all in life. In real life, if you want to lead a good life, again, if you want to lead a happy life and a good life, you should have combination of many factors apart from academic excellence. You should work hard. I don't say children should not study, they should relax all the time. No, they have to work very hard. But you are not the examiner. Examiner is somebody else. So 1 mark, 2 mark, 5 marks, 10 marks, difference do come. That does not mean that if somebody gets 99 and you get 97, your life is over. The parents also talk like that. Oh, your life is over, you won't get into IIT. IIT is not ultimate destination. Your destination is you should excel in whatever you do, along with a proper courage, proper confidence, and accepting things as they come. They are most important things in life. I can give numerous examples in life where my students have done very well, excellent in their education, but not have done well in real life. And this correction has to be done in two places. Number one, at home, particularly the mother. Of course, father has to tell. In some houses, fathers go on comparing. Mother may not. Second one is school. These are the two areas where the child is young, where the child can be molded. We should help them. Not when they are 24 or 55 or 70 like me. Then you tell nothing will affect that much. So it's very important when the children are young, you should guide them with the proper things. I had I used to teach in the Christ University, and of late I stopped. For the last 15 years I stopped, 15, 17 years, because I don't get time now. And today teaching means not what you read in the book you have to tell, because students can go to Google, Wikipedia and learn that one and say you are wrong. You have to be well prepared if you are teaching. Today's students are very smart and they have opportunity to know the right knowledge. Vishnu was my student and he was very bright. I don't know any one of you have read about that. I wrote about Vishnu. Vishnu is the real story, was very bright kid. And he finished his MBA, then I used to teach for MBA and MCA, then he got a job abroad, and while he was going, I was telling him, Vishnu, I want to tell you in life how you should be. He said, ma'am, your stomach is full, you can tell many things. Life is so different. I said, okay, beta, I will accept it. Because I have very good relationship with my students. I never scold them. That doesn't mean that when they make mistake, I leave them. I'll give double punishment actually. But you should know when to give, how to give, and how to improve. Not your negative things, you are bad, then they don't improve. I wish you could have done better. I wish you will do it 2 more times to, these questions, that kind. I was very friendly with Vishnu, and after 10, 12 years, he used to go out with a girl. And after 10, 12 years, suddenly I got a call, Vishnu wants to meet me. I said, come to my office and meet. Normally, I will never say no to my old students. Old wine, old memories, old students are precious and rare. I thought, Vishnu, come on, now let's see. Vishnu came, he was wearing expensive watch, gold rim, specs, everything was fine. I said, Vishnu, where are you living now? Because everyone is a globe trotting nowadays. He said, ma'am, I live in 2 or 3 countries. I have a house in Defense Colony in Delhi. I have a house in Sadashiv Nagar. Then a house in Malabar Hills. I said, Vishnu, I'm not income tax officer. Where you have a house? I just said, where do you stay? He said, I have a company in Singapore. I'm doing exceedingly well. Then you're looking sad. I said, beta, why are you looking sad? Then show me your wife's picture. Let us see how is your family. He showed his wife was as beautiful as a model. And he has a child, very nice child. I said, yours a picture perfect family, Vishnu. And I recognized she was not the same girl with who was going out. I said, okay, things happen in life. He said, I'm very unhappy. I don't know why. I said, tell me why. I should have sent him to your class, I think, here. He said, I'm not happy whatever I do. I said, why? He said, my daughter comes to me whenever she wants something from me. Otherwise, she's always busy on mobile. And my wife, whom I married, is very good looking, smart, everything is fine. But she also talks to me when she wants a client's database. She was selling carpets, I think. He said, I feel so lonely. I said, do you have any friends? He said, no, I don't have friends. I said, why you don't have friends? He said, I should have make friendship when I get some advantage from them. Then I should make friendship. Now I'm autonomous. I'm self-fulfilled. I don't require. I laughed at him and I said, that is the problem. You have not developed a good human relationship throughout your life. Money was so important. No, I never say money is less important, but it is not all in life. He was bright, he had money, but he did not have happiness. The reason is all human relations he made in terms of the advantage. If I meet so and so, then I should have this advantage. If I call someone for dinner, I should have an advantage. There are numerous relationships in life where there is no advantage. For everything there is a price in life except mother's love. Except mother's love. Good friends, good teachers, good friends, good teachers, healthy relationship with your colleague is so important in life, much more than extra money. Because when you have difficulties, you can discuss with your peers, that's your friends. When you have emotional difficulties, you can have your wife, husband, your brother, sister, you can discuss that. It's very important to have good relationships in life. And you should never measure them by money. And that's what exactly Vishnu did. I told Vishnu, to improve in your life, forget that I should have an advantage. You should never be a self-centered person. Everything is meant for me. Good house meant for me. Good relationship, anything good you see in life, it is more for me. No. Money is there to lead a reasonably good life, to have a house, transport, old age pension, medical help, because medical is very expensive nowadays, your children's education. And you must draw a line somewhere, enough is enough. Then the money is there to share with others. Sharing is caring. And you have never realized. You have amassed your knowledge, not given to anybody other than I will become consultant, then you pay me, I will give my knowledge. I will make friendship when I have an advantage. And your child you have brought up in that atmosphere, and the child also follows you. She wants something from you, she will talk to you. It's not that children are very naive, they are very smart, I have noticed. Between her father and mother, they know which is the path of least resistance. When father says no, they go to mother. When mother says no, then go to father. If both of them say no, they go to grandparents. So when my children were young, I made a deal with them, with Narayan Murthy. When I say no, you should always say no. When you say yes, I will always say yes. And I told my parents, that means my children grandparents, When we say no, you can't say yes. Okay? The same answer should come from grandparents and parents. Then they realize they can't play the game. Like my son said, I want to have a big TV. I said, beta, you're in class 12th, you should concentrate on your studies. He said, why? Oh, you people also see TV. I said, okay, we'll not see TV. I did not have TV connection for 1 long year. Neither I will have nor you will have. You have to lead by example. It is not that I see secretly and he will not see. Then he said, okay, he will also do that. You have to lead by example. Said, I told my daughter, I want to buy a new dress. I said, fine, you can buy, but you have to retire one. She told me, what about you? I said, I will not buy at all. Chalo. It's that bringing up children is not easy. Olden days, in my time, there will be 7, 8 children in the family. Mother will cook. She will not know where we will be going. We'll eat. I had 75 first cousins. It was everybody has a family tree. I have a family forest. So there will be a cook morning to evening. 2 cooks will be there making roti. I am from North Karnataka. We eat roti. And there will be a sambar. There will be a sabji. Nobody knows who goes where. And all 7, 8 of us will go to one school, other 7, 8 will go to college. Era was different. Today I have only 2 children. And you said, beta, why did you get a plate? Then wear the sweater. The definition of sweater is when mother feels cold, what the child wears is called sweater. So, we concentrate on children so much, but we forget the most important thing is human touch. Child should be confident. Child should share. Child should have compassion. Child should be bold enough to go and tell, Appa. Nowadays I don't know who calls Appa. Everyone wants daddy, I always say, why do you call daddy? If the child doesn't know how to spell properly, he will become a daddy, So is mummy. I said, mummy is defined like a Egyptian mummy I know. Okay? Dead body. Why call mummy? Call Amma. What's wrong? Awwa. You can call anything. But why you have to be under that cloud? Or to call mother as a mummy, father as a daddy? No. Call with your own Kannada word. Appa, Amma. Nothing wrong in that. On the contrary, Amma connects us more than mummy, at least in my case. So what I want to tell, if the child has to develop overall, then the best place is, of course, home and school, and not or, and school. Now most schools, how they run, I know. Teachers will come, do their syllabus. If I count syllabus, then I have to come on Saturday. Though you want to finish syllabus, as a teacher, I know that one. We have to finish the portion as early as possible. Okay? Then you'll have a set of question papers. What appeared for the last year exam should not appear this year. So we'll have 3 sets of question or 4 sets of question paper. A1, A2, A3, A4. Okay? Give the question paper, correct the marks. Okay? End of the day, teacher will go home, child will go home. They have extra tuition, and some are very bright. It's not like everybody is bright. It's okay. So what? Who says all 5 fingers should be alike, then you can't even lift anything. Different children have different talent. Like, I cannot cook well at all. Maybe I should come to your lab and learn that I can't do, I can improve it. So I have talent in somewhere else. Please, parents and teachers, please respect the child's talent than only marks. Only marks. Don't ever do that. So, there should be a kind of education where you uplift child's confidence. I come from a Kannada medium school from a village. ಹಳ್ಳಿಯಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಹಳ್ಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ಹಳ್ಳಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಂಗೆ ಬರೋಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರೇನು ತಿಳ್ಕೋತಾರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ತಲೆಗೆ. ಸಿ ಇನ್ ಬಿಗರ್ ಸಿಟಿ ವಿತ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಸೋ ಸಫೆಸ್ಟಿಕೇಟೆಡ್, ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸ್ಕೇರ್ ಟು ಟೆಲ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ, ಯು ಮೇ ಮೇಕ್ ಫನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೀ. ನಮ್ಮ ಹಳ್ಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರೂ ನಮ್ಗೆ ನಗ್ತಾನೂ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಕೇರು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಮಾತು ಬೇರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಕೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೋ that child does well, I'm not doing well, maybe something wrong with me. The child loses confidence. The child has an inborn confidence which child loses when it's in a big city where people are talking about, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆ ಹುಡುಗ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ದ. That is the worst thing I can think of. When everything looks nice, the child is in a proper dress, iron dress, short, pant, ಏನು ಹಾಕ್ತಿರೋದು ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ, ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ವ್ಯಾನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. But the core is missing. The core is confidence. The core of a child is confidence, transparency, and tell with the courage, yes, I do not know, and yes, I made a mistake. When the child says that, that means that child has a confidence. The confidence will not come by Infosys shares or any amount of money. It is not given, okay, today onwards you will get confidence. No, it is not defined in any books. It should be born within you. How it is born within you? You get scared, you have to remove that scareness, scary incidents. You should encourage to tell others, I do not know, encourage, yes, very good, I will teach you. You should conduct a kind of atmosphere where the child goes on improving. And that's then when I met Aishwarya, I like that idea. The idea of a lab, not giving a moral science. You should be courageous, you should be compassionate. It is a moral science class. In Christ University, we used to have a moral science class. And when we go there, all children, all students will be missing. We know the lessons. Tell the truth, behave well, be compassionate. So, bunk the class. Moral class, it should be taught in a lab, in a story, in convincing manner, so that a child will pick up the confidence. It should be born within you. I'm not a great writer actually, but I'm a great storyteller. And that is the reason my books are sold well, not because I write fantastically well. I tell each moral lesson in the form of a story. Storytelling is one of the finest way of teaching next generation. And giving confidence is, you have to tell your child, if he gets less marks, okay beta, it's fine. You have lost the battle, but you will win the war. ಈ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬಂದಿದೆಯಪ್ಪ, ಮುಂದಿನ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ನಾನು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಏನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಅದ್ರ ಬದಲು ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆ ಹುಡುಗ, ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಟೂ ಮಚ್. ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಇದ್ದ ವರ್ಸ್ಟ್. ನೀನು ಹುಡುಗ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆಯಾ, ನೀನು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ, ಆ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆ ಹುಡುಗಿನ ನೋಡು, ಅದೇ ಹುಡುಗಿಯರು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬರ್ತದ. ದೇ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಪುಟ್ ಸ್ಲಾಗ್, ನೋ. So this kind of a lab where you can interact with your classmates, and when your children know, your fellow classmate stops talking to you. ಇದೇನ ಥರ ಈ ಥರ ಮಾತು ಬಿಡೋದು ಅಂತಿದ್ದು ನಾವು ಚಿಕ್ಕವರಿದ್ದಾಗೆ, ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಮುಗಿದೋಯ್ತು ಅಂತ. ನಮ್ಗೀಗ ನಗು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಏಜ್ ಅವಳು ಮಾತಾಡಲಾದ್ರೆ ಈ ಮಗು ಬಹಳ ಹೆದರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾಳೆ. ಅದು ಹೆದರ್ಕೋತಾನೆ, ಓ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೀ, ವೈ ಶಿ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್, ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಗ್ರೂಪ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗ್ರೂಪ್. ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ಅಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಊಟ ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಡ್ತಾರೆ, ತಾಯಿ ಡೇಟಾ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ, ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಊಟ ಮಾಡು ಮತ್ತೆ ಓದಬೇಕು ನೀನು ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನೋಬಡಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್, ವೈ ದ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಫರಿಂಗ್. And if you have a lab like this, the child understands, they are not talking to me. Call the other party also. They sit on the same table. Yak matarta illa. The truth will come out. And this kind of a labs are needed in every school, I say, in Karnataka. Every school. And I congratulate Madam Nirmala and Aishwarya to establish such a school to understand a child's heart, than having a lot more coaching class to get a first rank. It doesn't matter, you don't get a first rank. Life is not always with the rank. You get third rank, but a solid person should come out from your school. A person who can face difficulties in life. A child which can face difficulties in life, because the difficulties will not come with information. Tomorrow you will have difficulty, no forecast, okay? Unannounced. There are many types of difficulties. Financial difficulties are easy, you can solve. But there are many difficulties which cannot be solved. You require a mature mind to understand that. And that will not be taught in a day. Over a period of 5 to 6 years, difficulties do come. Do come. Face it. Don't run away. Like today Aishwarya was telling me, management, what you said to me? Conflict resolution. Then conflict management. Management means postpone it. Okay? One hand, most management talks are like this. By one hand I agree, by another hand they don't agree. I said best is you say I agree or don't agree. Don't say one hand or other hand. So these are all jargons, don't use. Instead of management, resolve that. Sit at that point and resolve and go ahead. In life you require solving the problem, having the courage, having the curiosity to learn, having persistent follow-up, and most important is humility. I found out all these qualities in a young leader like Aishwarya. She is curious, she is intelligent. She is very intelligent. I met her much before her marriage in her Unit 1 school. Okay, I have talked to her. I had a dialogue with her. And it's not I have to tell good things about her or something so that you all feel happy. No, I am a teacher. I will bisect everything. Okay? Hamsa kshira viveketu. When there is a water and a milk, I have to say this is water, this is milk. She is smart. She has new ideas of curiosity. She is courageous. I have seen her in a personal level. And she follows it up. And of course she has humility, but I tell success may bring anything, but I give her Ashirwad. Continue the humility throughout your life. You will be a great leader. That's what I can. You deserve it. You deserve it. She deserves it. Because she has the quality. And that's the reason she has introduced such things of her mind, curious mind. I request Bindu here, Binduji, you should also introduce, you have a great mind and you have good schools. This is a good lab. You are always innovative and you can afford it also. So you should do that. Okay? Please do. And of course, I will talk about it irrespective of the government. I will talk to the Department of Education. This is a good lab. Come and see. Come and see such kind of lab, even in government schools. I studied in a government high school, so I know what it is government school. We also want to learn. I studied in government school and I delivered in a government hospital. So I have a lot of affection for the government schools and hospitals. So everybody should come and learn and implement it and bring the best of the students from your college, your school, not only academically bright, but a complete child, a complete man or a woman, they should come out. Like when you go to eat thali, I'm very fond of roti, but only roti I can't survive. I require palya. Only palya is not enough. I require sambar. Only sambar is not enough. I require rice. Only rice is not enough. I want papad. I want pickle. I want a dahi, athwa mosru. Then I want a dessert. That whole complete thali makes me happy and my stomach full. So is a child.